If you were to bite off a kneecap, how would it look?
Woodward Sports, let's go.
Yeah!
And good morning to you. Welcome to the Morning Woodward Show. Not live on Woodward this morning, though. We are at a golf course, a beautiful golf course out here, Cherry Creek in Clinton Township. Is it Shelby Township? Shelby Township. My bad. Shelby Township. Alex Mayer's homeland. He said when we told him we were going to be out here today, he's like, you know what? I run the township. I won the TWP. That's what he called it while we were out here. So we are out here all day long. The entire Woodward Sports Network will be out here broadcasting all three shows. We got the Morning Woodward Show right now, and then, of course, Bell in Baligian is going to be here. And then, of course, The Hook will be here from 3 to 5. But first, let me introduce everybody that's here today. To my right.
Yo, what's going on? It's Kory.
To my left.
It's Joey. Good morning.
Joey, I swear, when I was looking at the camera right now, you look just like Adam. I thought you were Adam in the picture. Doesn't that look like Adam? So, yeah, Adam is here as well.
Hold up.
We have Jeff. Oh, there you go. It's the hat. It's definitely the hat.
I look better now.
So let's talk a little bit about what we're doing today and kind of, then we'll get into our sports talk. And, we got a lot of stuff to talk about today. Like Jeff Okudah was rated as one of the breakout stars from USA Today. We definitely got to talk about that. We got your chance to qualify for $25K in crypto coming up at 9 a.m. Plus, we have some other good things. All-Star game last night. Joey's news coming up. But first, let's talk about this. I mean, if I move out of the way, can you guys see everything that's behind me right now? Like, can you see what's going on here?
There's a lot going on.
There is a lot going on. People are showing up for this golf outing. It's Cadillac of Novi is here. They're on display with, let's see.
We got the caddies back here?
Yeah, we got potato chips here. We got Lady Jane's. Gypsy is a sponsor as well. So
I went to high school with those guys, actually.
Nice. So, yeah, it's going to be a great time here at the golf outing today with Woodward Sports and the rest of the Detroit Sports Media Association, because that's what this is really all about.
Yeah, so this is the annual charity golf scramble, and what they do is it's a 501(c) and just an amazing organization. Lady Jane's Wicked Awesome Wishes is here, and you know what they do. I mean, they're all about giving back and supporting the people that are in most need, but the mission of today is to provide scholarships, grants, and assistance to students.
Yeah.
And that's the most important thing. I mean, so many students and athletes that need that assistance and need that push, and that's what we're here supporting. And these golf outings, they raise a shit ton of money.
Yeah, some dude's rolling in with an Apple computer right now that they're giving away. So, yeah.
You know what? I'll be right back. I need that.
Yeah.
So, Kory, how you feeling today, man?
I'm rolling where you going with that Apple computer. That's what I'm feeling right now. No, I'm feeling great. Went ahead and got my, haircut. Shout out to Moose, and I'm
you do look lined up, man.
Oh, yeah, he has to take care. God bless by the gods.
So the Detroit Sports Media Association, they've been around since 1948, and I guess since we're broadcasting live here, are we now officially a part of the Detroit Sports Media Association?
Self-proclaimed.
Yeah. I think it's safe to say.
All right. Well, this is a charity scramble that is going on. I believe tee-off is happening at 9 a.m., so you're going to start to see a lot more people gather around us, have some fun. It's supposed to be an absolutely beautiful day here on the east side, and I'm ready. Hopefully we can, once we get off the air at 10 a.m., we can run out there and maybe hit a few drives or, enter the chip contest, which is pretty awesome.
So is this the chip contest that Kory does?
No, it's not the hot chip contest. No,
okay.
No.
Okay. Well, what kind of contest is it? Just an eating chip contest?
No, it's chipping, like in golf. You know how they chip on the green? Come on, Joey. Are you serious? Were you being serious?
I was being dead serious.
I thought you were trolling me.
Hey, Kory, get my back.
To be fair, Uncle Ray's is over there. So, maybe I was wondering, hey, me and Joy can do this one.
Barbecue chip eating contest. I am down.
So this is just going to be a great event. Like we said, they give out scholarships, and it's really to help the youth.
Oh, my gosh, Stick. We got your boy.
Oh, who?
Titan.
Oh, Tommy the Titan's here. Tommy the Titan's here. UDM, baby. Go Titans.
Man.
Representing my old college, University of Detroit Mercy.
Hey, I spoke to a
Oh, he just bumped his head.
Hey, that job sucks. It's going to be 85 degrees and sunny. It's the first nice day we've had in
he's coming
weeks.
over here.
Yeah, let's get Tommy the Tightener. Look, can he come around back here real quick?
Yeah, he's about to hit every single cable and take us off the air right now. So let's be careful. Let's be careful. Yeah, hey, sit on Corey's lap over there. Come on in the broadcast.
Come on over here, Tommy. For those who don't know, this is Tommy the Titan from University of Detroit.
Yeah, come on. Sparty's here too. Oh my gosh. What's going down today?
I got Tommy the Titan all day.
Hey, Tommy.
I love you, Sparty, but Tommy's got this, baby.
Hey, Tommy, you cool and all. You cool and all, but I'm a Grizz, so I got to be with my Grizz. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's about to go down.
Wow. What did we just get into? You didn't tell us this was all going down, Stick.
I had no idea that gosh, I'm so Rory's rolling up right now, too. What is going on? I'm like living my dream right now. I don't think you understand how much I enjoy mascots.
Come on, Rory.
Rory!
Oh, nice. Rory's coming
up here. So Tommy the Titan is here representing University of Detroit Mercy. If you want a great school to go to, that's where I went to college for one glorious year. Shout out to the Phi Caps as well. Uh-oh, here comes Rory.
One glorious year.
Hey, it was 1 year, but you know
what's going down today?
Dude, what's going on? This is amazing right now.
This is classic.
I love this event.
So once again, we're live from Cherry Creek Golf Course. What up, Rory? Let's go! Get some kneecaps, baby! Let's get some kneecaps, baby!
Hey, Rory, bite my kneecap! Bite my kneecap! Bite my kneecap!
You know what would make my day if you took off the head and it was Dan Campbell underneath there? That would be so crazy. I'm sure you're awesome regardless, but I love this. Oh, man. So Rory's here. Tommy the Titan here. We saw Sparty here. They're going to be walking around the golf course all day. And if you guys are looking, if you want to donate to charity and stuff, but you're not here at the golf outing, you can always go to DetroitSportsMedia.com, and you can see all the information. I'm so thrown off. I'm so thrown off.
It's about to be the best day ever.
Dude.
All we need is the golf beer cart girls. That's all we need, and this day is going to be amazing.
Yeah, they got a Bloody Mary girl right behind us, too. So we may have to hit up that a little bit later on.
We kept hearing that the Bloody Marys were about to be ready. One of the people that's over the event, we may be speaking to her later. She kept telling us the Bloody Marys were coming.
They better be. So, Corey, did you go to broadcast school? Or how did you get into broadcasting? I mean, we kind of forced you into it, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
That's exactly what happened. But we have several people with us that went to Specs Howard, and Paige, our intern, she's a broadcast major up at Central Michigan University, and that's what's awesome about. Oh my God, it's Paws!
No, you're lying.
Oh my God,
Paws just cut back around the corner.
You better come back here, Paws. But either way,
where's Hooper at?
Mini Hooper better be
Hooper's
here too.
Late. Mini Hooper ain't a thing no more.
Really?
I don't think so.
Bring Mini Hooper back. But either way, back to what I was saying about broadcast colleges and just learning the trait that we do here. It's so important.
Yeah.
I was lucky enough to get an internship at a very young age, and that's how I learned all my chops in broadcasting with a guy named Tic Tac, who used to be on the radio here. Joey also, got his broadcasting internship with a local radio station. But it's just important for these kids to have that outlet, and I know Pal does a great job coaching up young talent and just giving them exposure to having studio time, talking on a mic, formatting a show, and all that stuff. And that's what we're here today to support, because that's what the Detroit Sports Media Association is doing today.
They're all about the community.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like, this entire event, how many golfers we got?
They said it was maxed out, so I think it's
200 or so?
18 holes. What is that? Is that DePaul?
No, that's Lawrence Tech, I think.
Is that Lawrence Tech?
That's LTU.
Okay.
That's Lawrence Tech.
Oh, Alex, our producer, went to Lawrence Tech.
At least there's somebody repping them.
Dude, we got to pay these mascots later to let us walk around with the mascot stuff on. Dude, that's amazing. What up, Paws? What up, Lawrence Tech? We see you, baby.
Hey, Paws a ladies man. Look at that. He got all the ladies by him right now.
Paws got that strut.
Yeah.
Paws got that strut.
Hey, real talk. Who do you think would whoop each other's ass? I think I would take Paws. Paws is a big dude.
Paws is a beast. What up,
chick,
Paws?
whatever Paws is.
My man. Come on. Oh, man.
Oh, damn.
Paws is athletic, too.
Yeah,
Come on
yeah.
up, Paws.
You ain't going to do it, Paws? Oh, he's doing it. He's doing it.
Come here, baby.
He's doing it.
Paws is here.
Hey, Paws. I don't pick favorites, but right now you my favorite. Right now you my favorite. You my favorite.
This is so rad.
Paws, you got swag when you walk, man. All these other ones walking stiff. Show them how to walk, Paws.
Yeah. You got major swag, Paws. What up, Paws?
So, obviously, a lot of sports is going on today, and, you know, All-Star break is going on, so that's why Paws is here. We're going to talk a little bit about the All-Star game coming up later on. But this is already an amazing event, and it's only 8:11. Like, this is going to be such a great day.
There's not a single golfer here yet. We're just getting started.
Right.
But this day is going to be amazing.
You know what I would pay to see? All 4 of the mascots driving around in a foursome playing golf. Are you guys teeing off later? Hell yes. They're doing it right here at this golf outing.
Tell Paul to do the boss up.
Uh-oh.
See?
Yep. Paws is checking out the comments. Be careful what you're saying right now, everybody.
Paws will do it. He just jumped all the way up here.
Paul's got to do the boss up. You got to do it.
Climb 10.
Clip that. That's got to be on it. That's got to be a shit.
Paws is rocking black Air Forces right now, too. Pretty close.
Oh, man. This is amazing.
Yeah, so thank you guys for tuning in this morning and watching with us. We're going to be here all day. And, yes, we're going to get into our normal show, but we definitely had to inform you what we're doing, why we're here, and why you're seeing a different surrounding. We're not in the studio. Oh, Paws is just pulling up a chair.
Come on, Paws.
Paul said he's on
Yeah, what's up,
Man, Paws, you are a legend.
Yeah, anything in our prep that we should go over today, Paws, that you don't like? Because did you see that Jeff Okudah was rated as a breakout player for the USA Today? Isn't that wild?
We barely got Tigers news on the prep today.
No, it's the All-Star break. What Tigers news are we supposed to have? Soto letting up a home run last night, which was okay.
That's all we had.
Yeah.
Paws GOAT.
This is absolutely amazing. Thank you, Paws, for coming on the show today. You're welcome back. All throughout the day, we're live broadcasting. Darren McCarty's going to be here later. Joik Bell is going to be here later. Oh, no, he spotted one of our content contributors, Sawyer. Sawyer's rocking an Orioles hat right now, and Paws is not happy. He just took the hat. He took Sawyer's hat.
Hey, Paws. Hey, Paws, we don't know who that is. I'm sorry. Uh-oh. He picked up the chair.
Oh, not here.
Oh, Sparty got his back.
Sparty!
Yeah, with the Orioles hat.
Now Sparty's here.
Sparty, what is going on? This is the best day ever. The Sports Media Association golf outing. We are at Cherry Creek in Shelby Township. Yeah, just throw it away.
Throw the prep away.
I am getting assaulted by Sparty. My friends are loving this.
This is great.
This is amazing.
Oh, gosh.
Thank you guys so much. Come on in, Sparty.
Come on.
So what's going on, man?
Yep, we got you. Hey.
Hey.
Hey, we got you, Sparty.
Why did I just try to look up his skirt? That's what I'm wondering. I'm sorry. It was just nature.
No, that was an accident. That ain't nature. Natural instinct.
Oh, man. We've done some damage up at Michigan State in our lives.
Go ahead. Hit the buttons. Do whatever you got to do. Hit the buttons
hit this one. Yeah, hit that one. Oh, he just – the draft pick is in. You just hit the – Uh-oh. He just hit every sound that we had. This is amazing. I swear to God.
Just like on the football field. Sparty
I swear we are professional broadcasters. I promise you. And this is what we're trying to raise money for today with the Detroit Sports Media Association out here at Cherry Creek.
Is that why we're here today?
Yeah, and hang out with mascots. So thank you guys. We got to give a shout out to our people at Levels. Their grand opening is happening in 13 days. We're going to be out on location again that morning. So not this Friday, next Friday, we will be out with Levels for their grand opening in Centerline. So we're taking the show on the road, baby. And if you want the morning show to come to you, let us know. If you got a business or something like that, we'll call it. You know what?
We'll do it from your house.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, we'll do it from your backyard as long as you got good internet. We will be there. But, yeah, shout out to our people at Levels. We will be there for the grand opening on the 30th. And make sure you check them out in Centerline. Go to @EnjoyLevels on Instagram or enjoylevels.com. Up next, we're going to talk about Jeff Okudah, potential breakout player, according to USA Today.
Tony is a third-generation logger that has a simple, practical approach to life and work. That's why his Coast DX342 knife is perfect for him. The stainless steel blade is rust resistant and made for all-weather use. And the double roll-lock safety ensures that it will never inadvertently close when he doesn't want it to. That's why Coast is trusted tough.
Welcome back to the Morning Woodward Show, live on location at Cherry Creek Golf Course in Shelby Township. Absolutely beautiful day. The Detroit Sports Media Association is here. I just saw Justin Rose walk by.
Where's Justin at? We got to get him on, too.
Yeah, we got to get everybody on today.
He's a big part of this organization.
Is he? Okay, Jennifer.
So I always see him posting from events.
Yeah, Jennifer Hammond is like the lead dog on this from Fox 2, and we're going to talk to her in just a little bit. But let's get into this. I mean, when I saw this come out yesterday, like I already pretty much had the prep made, and then I saw this list come out. USA Today lists potential breakout candidates for the NFL, and they're second-year players. These are for all second-year players, and if we go through this top 10 list, starting at number 10, Vita Vea. Is that how you say it? Vita Vea?
Who's that, from the Bucks?
Yeah, from the Bucks. The defensive tackle. He's at number 10. Number 9, Tua is on this list. I don't know if Tua is going to – oh, my God, there's more. There's more.
That's the dude from the field out there, the Unicorns or whatever it was.
Okay.
Utica Unicorns.
All right. More mascots walking around. But anyways, let's try to stay on topic. I'm sorry. My ADD is out of control this morning with all these colorful mascots walking around. But Tua is number 9 on this list. Do you think Tua's going to have a breakout year?
No.
No?
No. I think he's going to have a decent year, breakout. Breakout, you're talking about like 4,500 yards, a couple of hundred, not a couple hundred.
The mini.
The Hooper. I'm like Stick
It's
right
Hooper's
now.
birthday. Happy birthday, Hooper.
Hey. Hooper's birthday?
No, I don't know. I just like saying that.
Yeah, come on, Hoop.
Oh, man. What's up, Hooper?
What up, Hoop?
Hooper come rocking the art. He got the golf attire on today.
Golf swag.
Dude got the swag going.
This is sick. Nice outfit, Hoop.
You got the ping on, too? Like, Hooper's legit.
Hey, Hooper is the only one that came swagged out with an actual outfit for today. So, Hooper, you are the winner of mascots today.
Yeah, Hooper number 1, baby.
Number one.
Oh, man, what a great job those guys have. Like, how fun would that be?
Yup. That's amazing.
I got a fun story about Tommy the Titan I'll tell later once we get into some more talk.
You're going to say something crazy like it was a girl that was the mascot and you smashed.
No. It was my friend who was the mascot, and he was able to take the uniform wherever he went, and like we go to house parties with it and stuff. And Tommy the Titan had a good time.
Oh man, you probably get laid so much having that costume.
Back in 1999 at University of Detroit. Okay, so
back to football.
Yeah, so Tua, number 9 on this list. I'm with you, Corey. I don't think he's going to have a breakout season. In fact, they were already talking about trading him potentially for Deshaun Watson this year, and then the Deshaun Watson thing happened.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Tua, number 9 on this list.
But he got the wide receiver that everybody's all hyped about, and that's the biggest thing.
That was your boy too, right?
He ain't my boy. He ain't my boy. That's the one that I was actually worried about, Jalen Waddle, and seeing what he is going to bring to this team, because he could be a big weapon for Tua.
I think he has the potential to be better than what he was because he's going to be with a familiar target. But breakout season, I'm just not feeling it.
Right. Number 8 on this list, Michael Pittman. I think Pittman's got a shot at this because, he's got a new quarterback. He's got Carson Wentz there now. He had Phillip Dead Arm Rivers trying to throw him the ball last year.
Yeah, dead arm.
Oh, dude, Phillip Rivers' throwing motion was always astounding to me. It was just like, and then he whipped the ball out there. But Pittman coming out of college, he was highly touted, and he was supposed to step right in and be like the number 1 possession receiver there. What do you guys think about Michael Pittman being a breakout this season?
Carson Wentz is going to be coming into the Colts with a chip on his shoulder because things did not go well for him with Philly. He's still a great talent at QB, even though things did not end the way that he probably wanted them to. But I think with him there, Pittman, he's going to be definitely better than Phillip Rivers. Pittman does have an opportunity to have a breakout year, so I agree with that.
And then number 7 on the list, when I saw this, you should have seen the smile on my face. I was like, oh, no way. Like Jeff Okudah, they really think Jeff Okudah is going to be a breakout player this year. And we really haven't heard, I've heard you talk about Jeff Okudah positively, but I really haven't seen a lot of positive Jeff Okudah talk around the country or in national articles or anything like that. But we know what he said. Oh, quit distracting me. Is that Crackman? Crackman! What's up, baby? Baby? You do, my man. Yeah, go Lions! Crackman's here. If you don't know who Crackman is from the Lions, please look him up. I believe he drives from the UP every game.
That's the craziest thing about him.
Yeah.
Being a fan from like freaking 6 hours away or whatever, however far it is, and it's amazing.
And it's perfect. We're talking Jeff Okudah and Crackman walks by. But yeah, what do you guys think about Okudah this year? I know you said Jeff Okudah's quote, "I wish I had this bag of tools last year." That has stuck with me. Obviously, I've brought it up several times on the show. But do you think he's got the capability?
Well, first off, this is the first time I've seen anything positive Detroit Lions from the national media in a minute. So let's just take a moment and soak that in. But I do agree that Jeff Okudah should be primed for a breakout year because when you're a part of one of the historically worst defenses of all time, it's only up. You can only go up from here.
Yeah.
And, again, to reiterate those comments, not only did Jeff Okudah say that, Aaron Glenn said that. He said you're going to see a very happy Jeff Okudah this season because he knows his job. He knows what's expected of him, and he's looking at game tape and looking at film a different way. It all has to translate on the field, but, yeah, Jeff Okudah only really has to go up from here, and he was a dynamic talent in college, so I don't understand how you just have that much of a drop-off unless you are being taught things the incorrect way.
Right.
I trust in the leaders of the team, and hearing the way that they've been speaking, and then hearing Jeff Okudah, I feel like this is going to be something where he's going to really get to explode and exploit himself because he's going to actually be the guy that he wanted to be, but they said that he had the bad leadership.
Right.
You can't be the great player that he was in college if you're having a bad leader. So for me, I just want to see it on the field this year and really see if it's all talk or if this is really going to be something that he's been getting better and working a lot on the field.
Yeah, and I think what's got to help him is a year of experience under your belt against NFL wide receivers. Like we were talking a little bit about it yesterday. You go from guarding, like Jake from State Farm, pretty much playing for Purdue. That's the guy you got to D up against to going against Devontae Adams straight out of college. And that's tough for anybody, right?
Yeah.
Even pros that have been in the league for 5-6 years have a tough time guarding Devontae Adams. So, that extra year of experience, the new coaching staff, the new mindset with what he already said, I'm drinking the Kool-Aid on Jeff Okudah. And you know what? It's going to be like we almost got 2 first-round draft picks this year because of it.
Love it. Love everything about it. And hopefully Jeff Okudah lives up to that hype of the USA Today and the hype that we're all expecting him to live up to.
Now, see, I thought these were all second-year players, but number 6 on this list is Baker Mayfield. He ain't a second-year player, but I thought he kind of broke out like last year and the year before. I mean, they made it to the playoffs. Stefanski was coach of the year. Like, they have a dynamic offense. What are they expecting to see more out of Baker Mayfield this year?
I think they got this one wrong. I think Baker Mayfield should be number 1. If anything.
Ooh, all right.
Because I think here's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting him to improve to 300 commercials, 20 TV guest spots, and 10 photo shoots per week.
Hell yeah.
That's what I'm expecting from Baker Mayfield. If he doesn't do that, then it's all.
Those are the best commercials, though, honestly.
I love his commercials so
the
much.
The stadium is his house. They did a great job with that. What do you think, Joe? You think you drafted him in your fantasy league this year?
I ain't drafted in my fantasy league, but, I mean, when you see the way that he went from year 1 to year 2, I mean, I wouldn't say breakout, but he definitely improved on the biggest thing, and it was throwing less interceptions. So that's going to be the biggest thing to see really how he advances in his career this year because, I mean, that's a good team overall, though, with the Browns that they could work on this season.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, the Browns are stacked, man. They're absolutely stacked. They drafted this kid named Anthony Schwartz, who's super fast. I think they got him in the late rounds. I drafted him on my dynasty team in the late round as well. So that's why I know a little bit about this kid, but he's a burner. Plus, Donovan People-Jones is going to have a second year under his belt there in Cleveland. You got to root for the Detroit boy, and you got to root for the guy throwing the Detroit boy the ball, right?
Got to.
So number 5 on this list, CeeDee Lamb. This makes a lot of sense, too, especially if Dak is coming back healthy. If Dak can come back healthy after that Conor McGregor-esque ankle break. CeeDee Lamb's going to have a great season.
The fact that you don't have Canelo Dalton throwing you the ball is always a great thing.
Yeah. I mean, he's going to have to find his spots, though, because they do have Amari Cooper still, and they're going to get Blake Jarwin back at tight end, so...
Now, I was reading a few things from the Sports Illustrated, the Cowboys Sports Illustrated site, and they're saying that a few sources are telling them that they're going to be looking at CeeDee Lamb to eventually become the number one. So let's look out for that. I mean, last year, without Dak Prescott, 935 and 5 touchdowns.
Yeah.
So definitely expected him to prove with a better quarterback.
Well, they spent the draft capital on him, and like Jerry Jones looked like he looked like the villain in a movie when he got him. He's like, we got CeeDee Lamb, because I don't think they were expecting him to drop where he did in the draft. So they got a new toy. Joey, what do you think about CeeDee Lamb? You think he's going to be the man in Dallas this year?
You got him on your fantasy squad?
I do not.
You do not?
I do not.
I mean,
I don't have any of these guys.
Oh, you don't?
No.
I mean, I think it's going to – see, when it says breakout, though, is it saying, like, breakout going to be a star this season or just going to get better than last year?
I mean, I think it's, like, leaps and bounds from last year, not just like what did he have last year, 900 and some odd yards. Not he just
if he could break 1,000, I'd say it's a breakout year for him.
So that's only 65 more yards.
I think a breakout year for CeeDee Lamb will be somewhere around between 1,400 yards and
Paws is in the Woodward Jeep right now, honking the horn. If you heard the horn honk, just wanted to let you know. Sorry to break
left the Jeep open?
I did, and the keys fell, so there's nothing I can do about it. They're down low right now.
So for CeeDee Lamb, I'm expecting for him, if he's gonna have a breakout year for him has to be somewhere between 1,400 receiving yards and double-digit touchdowns. That's when if he gets in that area, I'm expecting a breakout year.
Can you see if I put my camera over there? Paws is jumping up on the hood. He's standing on the car right now. Can we do a VMix call? Can you go over there and do a VMix call? So, yeah, CeeDee Lamb, number 5 on the list. Number 4 on this list, Jerry Jeudy, and he's got to have a breakout season. With Courtland Sutton coming back, KJ Hamler out of Orchard Lake St. Mary's is going to be their slot wide receiver.
Yeah.
Yep. Jerry Judy's got to be that number 2. He's got to be that big number 2.
856 last year, 3 touchdowns. Not bad. Their coach, Vic Fangio, said that he's in a far better place than last year and he has an improved focus. Going to have to cut down on the drops, though. That Week 16 showing was not good for him. Had 5 drops in one game, so if he can cut down on the drops, good. But his coach said he's in a great spot and focus, so I'm going to go ahead and listen to the coach.
Yeah, I like this young receiving core here, too.
Right.
That the Broncos got.
Oh, well, they doubled down last year. Then they got Javonte Williams this year as a back, and that kid – keep your eye on that running back, man. Like, what he did at North Carolina was absolutely insane, and it's going to be interesting because North Carolina isn't a very prestigious football program. I mean, the biggest output they've had in the last couple of years was Mitch Trubisky. So, But for this guy, you watch film on him.
You're not going to say Eric Ebron?
Oh, I dropped the ball on that one.
Literally.
Thanks for setting me up, Corey.
That was too easy.
Number 3 on this list, Michigan boy, Rashawn Gary. At one point, he was the number 1 recruit in the entire country. I can remember when Michigan got him, and I was so excited. He didn't really stand out at Michigan, but it's one of those guys where he was a solid college player, but he's going to be a great pro player.
Yeah, he's increased his production each season since joining the league. Doubled his sacks from last year. He doubled his sacks, nearly doubled his tackles. Got to the QB more. Could be bad news for the Lions if that continues. So hopefully, for the Lions' sake, he does not become one of these breakout stars. But if his trajectory keeps going in the way it is right now, he's going to be up there with them. Definitely add something to their attack. See, he's going to be an outside linebacker they got him.
Yeah, they moved him out. Yeah,
so going to curious to see how that's going to happen. But, hey, just hopefully no. Just no.
Yeah, the number 2 on this list, this guy I think is going to be an absolute stud. I honestly, I'm I wanted him last year on my fantasy team, but I had the number 2 overall pick, and I couldn't pass on Jonathan Taylor. That would have been stupid.
Oh, yeah.
But Cam Akers, and I told Anson, who does our fantasy football programming with us, I told him, I'm like, man, if I wasn't picking number 2, Cam Akers would be my guy. Even at number 3 over Dobbins and all of those guys last year, Cam Akers is just a beast, because when he was at Florida State, they had a horrible offensive line, and dude put up numbers. Now he's got Matt Stafford as his quarterback, Matthew Stafford as his quarterback. Do we have to do that anymore?
No, they're not. No, the line. I don't think the Lions are going to hit anybody up to correct his name anymore.
Yeah, I'm not sure if people watching knew that, but if you said Matt Stafford, you would get like an email, and they would say, hey, please call him Matthew, which, respect, that's what he wants to be called. I'll do that, but, when you're talking live sometimes, right, you just spit out names. But so Matthew Stafford is his quarterback. I expect huge things out of Cam Akers this year. And
on the receiving side of it, too. Because Stafford's a quarterback that likes to throw to his running backs.
Yeah.
He likes that. So I feel like, he could have at least 300-400 receiving yards this season, if not more.
Yeah, because he had like 123 last year, I believe. So he should easily double that now with Matthew Stafford there. Don't know if it's going to translate into wins or anything like that, but he should have a better year.
Well, I'm going to put my stamp on it now. By the end of the season, Cam Akers will be a top 5 running back in fantasy football.
Ooh.
Period.
1,000 rushing yards and over or under 1,000.
Oh, wait, he's going to have over 1,000. Easy. Like, I'm talking 1,100, 1,200, and maybe like 10 TDs. And then you include the 500 yards passing. Like, honestly, I love Cam Akers that much. Then number 1 on this list is a guy I passed on last year to take, Antonio Gibson, which I was happy I did. Brandon Ayuk, wide receiver, San Francisco 49ers. San Francisco just never has those wide receivers that scare you. Brandon Ayuk scares me.
748 and 5 TDs last year with catching passes from Nick Mullins.
Yeah, Nate.
Nick, the same thing.
Right. Ain't playing no more. That doesn't matter. You out of here.
So, Jimmy G's coming back. When he was healthy, that lone season he was healthy, close to 4K yards, 27 TDs. So he should have a better year.
Yeah. Ayuk, he's a big guy. He's a strong guy. With Kittle coming back, because he was fighting some injury last year, it should have opened up the field for him. So, overall, this list is pretty good. I don't agree with Baker Mayfield being on it. Tua should not be on this list. I would actually put Carson Wentz on this list over Tua, because in that new offense, with the brand-new offensive line that he has in Indy, they're a top 3 offensive line, so he's going to be protected. They got Pittman on here. You got Jonathan Taylor, one of the best running backs in the league. He's going to be catching balls out of the backfield. So I'd watch out for Wentz, too. That's one guy that may be a sleeper pick for you this year. So that wraps up the top 10 USA Today of breakout candidates. And like we said, this got put on our radar because Jeff Okudah is on the list. So make sure you're watching all the Lions games this year to see if they were correct, because I agree with them on Jeff Okudah. This is his year. It has to be his year.
Yeah, it's got to be. They talk about what they're seeing with him in the field, and Corey being out there at the OTAs and being out there at the training camp. So I'm taking his word, Corey.
All right, and we got to give a shout-out to our people at coastportland.com. If you want something for an outdoorsy day, like if you were out
here.
You
didn't bring out the machete today?
I figured it would scare some of the golfers. But, we needed a knife earlier today because we were hanging banners and putting stuff up, and pulled out my Coast knife, and it was very easy, accessible. And if you need anything from Coast Portland, go to coastportland.com. Make sure you enter promo code WSN20, and we will get you 20% off. So if you got somebody in your life that's got a birthday coming up, or just you want to treat yourself, do it at coastportland.com.
I'm looking to bring on another HVAC tech right now.
We are recruiting 5 to 10 techs a month.
We're looking to grow and expand. Every new tech we hire is from Northwestern Tech.
The hands-on training is fantastic.
They're always my first call.
We love hiring Northwestern Tech grads.
They come out trained and ready to work.
Our program is only 10.5 months, and our next classes are starting soon. So why wait?
I'm looking to hire
a graduate of Northwestern Tech. Northwestern Tech.
Northwestern Tech.
Northwestern Tech.
Welcome back to the Morning Woodward Show, live from Cherry Creek Golf Club in Shelby Township for the Detroit Sports Media Association charity golf outing, raising money to put kids into broadcasting school and just get them the training that they need to pursue a career in sports, which is so awesome, which obviously we all love sports here, so this is something that we want to be a part of. Lady Jane's is the main sponsor, Wicked Awesome Wishes, and, of course, now Woodward Sports. So thank you to Chad Johnson and Tim and Jesse for getting that done as well.
Yeah, they've been supporting this organization and the entire Detroit Sports Media Association for quite some time, so it was something we could not miss in our first year of Woodward Sports.
One of the cool things I love seeing when I came in, I was seeing the Woodward Sports logo on some of these golf carts.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Officially official.
Yes.
Paws is back, causing chaos. All right, so you guys, it's time for Joey's News. You want to do the extra, read all about it. Let's get into Joey's News.
And you got to start off by talking about how All-Star Week, not weekend, in the MLB, I feel like this is just way more quiet than the rest of them. Like, honestly, I didn't even realize it was the home run derby and all that the other day.
I think it's because they do it midweek. That's what makes it weird.
Yeah, it throws it off for sure. But the American League All-Stars beat the NL 5-2. The second place holder of most home runs in the MLB currently is Vladimir Guerrero. Nailed one 468 feet.
Woo-wee.
Man, those guys, such beautiful swings. Like, it's just amazing to watch these guys hit a baseball, because the hardest thing in professional sports to do, hit a baseball.
And another hard thing to do is avoid a baseball when it's being hit right to you. Max Scherzer almost died.
Look out! Yeah, that's you need those reflexes, man. Like, I've had a couple line shots hit back to me when I've been pitching before, and it seems like time slows down, and you can hear the sizzle of the ball coming at you. Like, it's crazy.
And I am a big hater of these jerseys. I need you guys' honest opinion. 1 to 10, rate these All-Star jerseys.
0.
0.
Yep, 0 to 10. Okay, there we go.
An absolute 0. Honestly, when I was watching the game last night, I was trying to redesign the jerseys while they were playing. Because, like, Texas, they had the TEX right here, and then, like, a T over it. And it's just like, use the T as the T in Texas. Like, it could have been so easy.
Somebody got paid a boatload of money to design that.
Yeah.
And I hope somebody got fired for designing that.
Yeah, somebody should have got fired for approving it.
Yes.
But that's the thing. This goes through a lot of steps.
Right.
That's what I don't get. Kind of like the L for the Detroit Lions, that ugly-ass hat.
Someone approved it.
It gets by a few people, and we're talking the All-Star game for the MLB. So, obviously, this had a large approval process, and I just don't get how this got by that many people.
Yeah, I don't either. But, yeah, they're trying to make money, man. That's all. Well, we're going to talk about the All-Star game coming up in a little bit, and I wanted to bring up a point about the jerseys as well.
Yeah, and the Clippers announced Kawhi underwent a successful surgery, to repair a partially torn right ACL, and this was the play where he sustained that injury.
Ouch.
Yeah, it's crazy because when you watch this, it didn't even look like it was anything bad. It kind of looked like more so just an accidental step.
Right.
That ended up resulting in this. But what I love most is how they kept saying throughout the playoffs that he was questionable for the return. With that partially torn ACL, they knew damn well he was out for the entire playoffs.
You gotta say it, to keep teams on their toes so they can game plan differently. Like, you don't know when he's gonna come back.
Yeah, so right after the Clippers-Jazz game where he got hurt, Kawhi was asked how his knee is doing, and this is what he had to say.
Got out the final 5:25 of that game. How's your knee doing? You said it was good?
Yeah, next question.
Kawhi, I don't think you're straight after all.
Yeah, guess not.
Guess not. Team USA, guys, we did it.
What we do?
We finally did it.
Woohoo, we got a win.
We got a win, beating Argentina by 28 points, as we should be doing every single game. And now available for sale, guys, Zach LaVine posters.
Yeah, he's handing them out.
Oof. This dunk.
Oof.
That dunk right there.
But that's what we should be doing to the rest of the world. Not to be here and be Captain America and like the rest of the world sucks, but the rest of the world sucks. Like, what are we doing here?
International, I keep trying to tell everybody, international play is not the same anymore. They've called up. The past 3 MVPs have been from overseas, and 3 out of 5 players on the All-NBA team this year are from international.
I get that, but they play for different countries, right? Like, Luka is only going to represent his country, and then, like, Giannis is only going to represent Greece, and then they have no good players outside of that.
Literally.
I don't know.
We're talking about the USA.
They call him the Greek freak because he's the only damn good Greek basketball player they got.
His brother can't even get minutes on his own damn team.
Hey, they kicking our ass.
I know. That's what's pissing me off. Like, we're Team USA, man. Let's just punch people in the mouth. That's what we do.
I think that Team USA will pick it up as the games start to go on. I don't see any scenario where they do not get gold, but they can't go out there and take these guys lightly because international play has caught up. They should win handily, but they just can't sleep on anybody. They got to go. They got to try.
And we got a new front runner for the next head coach of the New Orleans Pelicans, former Cooley High and University of Detroit Mercy star Willie Green.
Yeah, actually sat next to Willie Green in some classes at UAD.
Did you really?
I did.
Damn.
Yeah. I had one class with him, and dude, I text Corey this when this was happening. I was like, oh, man, that's my guy. And Willie Green in college was about his business. Like, I hung out with some other of the basketball players who, we had some fun and, whatnot.
Party animals, but he was strict to it.
Willie Green was about his business from day one, and look what it's led to. I mean, he had a nice career in the league. He played for the 76ers and a couple other teams. And then he's transitioned into coaching, and, players have gone to bat for him, too, explaining that, hey, Willie Green's ready.
Yeah, players and even coaches. Here's a clip of Steve Kerr back in 2016 calling it.
Willie's going to be a star. I mean, I think he's a future head coach. He just has such a great way about him, and he's got that combination of the confidence that comes with having played in the league for whatever it was, 12, 13 years, but the humility that comes with being a role player and having bounced around a little bit and understanding how the league works. So he's been fantastic.
High praise.
And you know who else gave high praise? Detroit Mercy legend Earl Curitan.
Hey.
Spoke to him yesterday. He, just like Willie Green, he has his number retired up there, and he said that Willie Green is representing the university proud. He feels that Willie Green, from his previous coaching stints, that he's going to be the perfect guy that can relate to this younger generation. And I'll save the rest of it. You'll see it on woodwardsports.com later on today.
All right, yeah, so make sure you go read Corey's article at woodwardsports.com.
Hey, did you guys see yesterday the news breaking of Coach Dwayne Casey and his recruiting process, what it takes?
Easy sent that to the group chat, right?
Yes.
Like one of the questions that they asked? Yeah.
And it's a question that I have for you guys. This morning, did you make your bed?
No.
No.
No. So that means we
But my
cannot
wife was
play.
still sleeping in it. Like, how am I supposed to make a bed when I get up before somebody else does?
Corey, what's your excuse?
I don't have one. I was racing to get here.
Yeah.
Honestly, I never understood the whole making your bed for you to go back home and ruin it. Never got that.
Well, it is a theory behind it. Like, when everything is together, you allow, blessings and more things to prosper.
Well, and there was that admiral who gave the speech about making your bed, and it was a really powerful speech.
Yeah.
It's like, if you wake up in the morning and accomplish one thing, it'll start a domino effect to where you'll start accomplishing more things. So, and even if you accomplish nothing else, at least you did one thing during that day. So I understand the mindset. I just don't think you necessarily have to make your bed to have that mindset.
What's your morning routine? Do you guys even have any?
Oh, yeah. No, my alarm goes off. I get up. I get in the shower. I, shower. I get dressed. I lay on the couch for like 10 minutes to catch my breath and my bearings and figure out the day, and then I leave. But my whole get up and out process takes me 25 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, I'm up at 6:20, out the door at 6:45, at the studio at 7 at the latest.
And Pekka Rinne retires from the NHL, and we cannot forget our favorite highlight of him when Pavel Datsyuk stole it behind the net in 2020 for this beauty. This guy's so freaking, that's one player. Honestly, he might be one of my favorite Red Wings.
Oh, yeah, the Magic Man, baby.
He was so good, so fun to watch. So congratulations on that career to him.
I feel like I got to get out of the way so you guys can see all the stuff going on behind me real quick.
Honestly,
there's so much going on.
Let's move the camera a little bit just to
No,
show.
just use my camera. Look, you could already see.
Yeah, just to show. I mean, it is so beautiful out here. Like, we're fortunate because you look at the last freaking 10 days.
Right.
It has been raining, horrible weather, and then the one day that we're out here raising money for the kids and scholarships for the kids, we get 84 degrees and sun.
It's absolutely beautiful at Cherry Creek Golf Course. I mean, I can't wait to be even a bigger part of all of this.
You guys see that?
What?
Petoskey, Michigan followed us.
What?
Yeah, that's Gypsy.
Gypsy Vodka's right behind us.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good old Petoskey.
Petoskey.
Yeah, they're a sponsor of this event that we are at right now, so yeah. All right, Joey, is that your news?
That is all I got, and I wanted to give a quick little shout-out to my people over at Bridge Street Exchange because Bridge Street Exchange is the best, guys. I love them so much. Downtown Fenton, take 15% off your entire order if you use this code word, WSN. It's not really a code word. It's just the code letters. WSN, 15% off your entire order at bridgestreetexchange.com. Go in there, shop for yourself, and even if you're on your way to the mall later on today, go in there. Somerset Collection, they got a pop-up shop in there as well.
Would you like to win a custom-built chopper while helping our veterans at the same time?
Then watch as we turn this bike into a one-of-a-kind classic chopper.
Watch the Call Sam Chopper Shop on our social media channels and get your raffle ticket today at callsam.com/chopper shop.
Welcome back to the Morning Woodward Show, live on the Woodward Sports Network, Detroit's all-digital sports network. Thank you guys for waking up with us this morning. We are at Detroit Sports Media Association charity golf outing right here at Cherry Creek Golf Course in Shelby Township, 24 Mile and Van Dyke. And it really wasn't a bad ride this morning. Beautiful out here. I used to host a club at 24 and Van Dyke called
Dooley's?
No, what was it called? Epic. It was called Epic.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It was a nice little club. Shout out to Ron Shaba, my man.
This is a hike. I got to be honest. Ron, I know Ron.
Yeah.
I got to be honest. I've always been a West Sider for my entire life.
Yep.
I love coming out to the East Side because there's just so much out here. When you're driving to here, how many places did we pass?
Oh, we passed that Jimmy John's ball field, which I've yet to go to,
So
and I hear it's
beautiful.
so much fun there for a game. Yeah, I love minor league ballparks because they just do so much crazy shit in between innings. It's crazy what they do. So, guys, tonight, Game 4, Suns versus Bucks. We got to talk about it. The Bucks kind of got their legs under them last game. Corey, do you think that the Bucks are going to beat that ass again like they did in Game 3? Or do you think that the Suns are going to make some coaching decisions and some lineup changes and Devin Booker is going to be more aggressive and they're actually going to play a ball game?
I think the Suns are going to play a significantly better game than they played in Game 3.
Okay.
At the same time, I still believe that both teams are going to serve home court and the Bucks are going to win tonight, and even if the series 2-2, I feel that the extra rest that they have, I think that benefited the Bucks more than it benefited the Suns. Giannis, he played phenomenal in Game 3. Now you're giving him a little bit more time to rest that knee even more and to come back and attack even better. I think the Bucks are going to even it up tonight 2-2. I'm going to say they'll win somewhere between, I'm going to say by 10.
By 10? Okay.
So you got an even game. Even tournament now.
Yeah, 2-2.
You know what? I said I was going to, even though I really wanted to jump off of it, I'm sticking with the Bucks in 6.
You did say Bucks in 6. I said Suns in 5, and I'm sticking to it because when you look at this game, I mean, who's the guy? Devin Booker.
Right.
He was non-existent in that last game. Literally non-existent. And in the second half, he wasn't even really playing that much. So I feel like he's going to come out and he's got something to prove. When you look at, I knew the Bucks were going to get a win when they went home because it was just going to be different. They didn't have that Suns in 4 dude in the stands. They didn't have their awesome fan base. That I just feel like Giannis went off in that last game, that it's not going to happen again.
Yeah, well, tonight's the series, right? I mean, if they don't win tonight, series over, right?
Because if they don't win tonight, they're going back on top of that.
Yeah, they're up 3-1, returning home, 2 more home games. I mean, the series is over. So if the Bucks don't pull it out tonight, let's just put curtains on this, put a nice bow on it.
If the Bucks lose tonight, it's over. Because the Suns are not going to drop a Game 5 at home. I just feel that both teams are just going to serve home court. I thought that was going to happen to begin with. Both teams will serve home court.
Yeah. They need to win. I'm taking the Suns tonight. Listen, basketball, as you know, is a game of runs, and so is sometimes series. And, they got punched in the mouth last game, and sometimes you need that. And you need to make those adjustments, come back in, maybe adjust your lineup. Because the one thing the Suns have over the Bucks is they just seem deeper. They can go deeper into their bench, and they just need to keep running them and running them and running them. Get Giannis tired, get Lopez tired, get those two out of the game. And I think that's the Suns' recipe for success.
It has to be, but I do think that Giannis is going to come out with a big game again. Chris Middleton, just show up. That's all you got to do. Just show up. If you give at least 20 points, it'll be good. Drew Holiday, not a bad game last game. The rest of their guys, they're going to have to step up in some kind of way too. Jeff Teague, every time he touches the court, I keep forgetting he's in the league.
Right.
But
right.
We'll see. And Brook Lopez can have Brook Lopez, I don't expect him to have one of those games he had against the Hawks, but if he can get somewhere between
15,
16 points, they got a shot.
Yeah, the game's not till 9 o'clock tonight, which kind of sucks, even though it's in Milwaukee. But I'm looking forward to this game. They've had 2 days off, which is very, very strange in the middle of without changing venues. Like it's weird that they made the Suns go to Milwaukee and then still have 2 days off in between games. Should have done that for the travel day, right?
That's what I was thinking. So that's why I was like this. That's why I thought this benefit. Like, wait a minute, they got 2 days off.
Right.
Okay, Giannis gets to rest that a little bit more. All right. I'm sticking with it.
All right. Well, the game's tonight at 9 o'clock. Jennifer Hammond, the mastermind behind this entire event, is walking up right now. So we're going to see if we can get her on the mic and talk to her. She has a Bloody Mary with a piece of bacon in it. Oh, that looks good.
Bloody Mary's got bacon in it?
I don't like Bloody Marys, but I love bacon. Jennifer, you want to? Oh, come on in. No, Corey, I'll slide out. Let Jennifer take the middle seat. Let's go. No, well, yeah, but
actually that works.
Let's also put you on the mic.
Hang on, I'm coming around the corner.
All right, she's coming around the corner when she comes.
All right, hi.
Jennifer.
Here you go, Jennifer.
How are you?
You know what?
Oh, they're.
Oh, she got to present an award right now.
Any minute? Okay, just whistle for me when
So we are out here right now at the Cherry Creek Golf Club in Shelby Township.
Sucks to be in charge.
Hey,
someone's keys are on the ground.
It's Stick dropped our keys to the Jeep.
Wait, I want to see myself. I want to see how I look. I didn't put any makeup on this morning.
You look amazing. Don't you worry. You always look amazing,
guys,
Jennifer.
You sound a little like Chad. Here, come on. Let's go. Where is Chad, by the way?
I just got a Chad reference.
Aren't they supposed to be golfing? Like, where is Chad
You're wicked
Johnson?
awesome, Jennifer. You're wicked awesome.
You do. You sound a little like him. WTF, Chad? Where? I can swear, can't I?
Yes.
Where the fuck are you, Chad? I mean,
you're Chad's friend.
We're teeing off in 8 minutes, and he's not here. But I will say, let me just do some sponsor love right here. Our premier sponsor is Lady Jane's and Woodward Sports Network and Wicked Awesome Wishes. And what the whole basis of what we're doing here today is we're going to give a kid a scholarship to go to college. And I'm going to get a little emotional talking about it. We're going to surprise him at dinner. So this kid woke up this morning thinking he didn't have money to go to school this fall. He wants to be the first person in his family to ever attend college.
Wow.
And we're going to surprise him at 2:30 or 3 o'clock today at when the program starts.
Oh, so he's going to be here
He is
for
going
this dinner.
to be here on site at the course, and we're going to give him. Hang on, I'm going to sit down. What's wrong?
So tell me, what was it that you told? Like, how did you reel this kid to come on out here today? What is he thinking? What's he thinking he's going to? Obviously, he knows.
I don't want to say too many names because I don't want to spill the beans in case somebody knows someone who's
names.
There's a gentleman who is an amazing fundraiser, and he vets hundreds and hundreds of students every year to provide scholarships for these kids. And I got connected with him, and he is going to bring this kid out here. And I don't know how he created the ruse, but he said, he goes, don't worry, I'll have him there. And he doesn't know a thing. And he did this yesterday with 2 other students with a different scholarship foundation. And he texted me after it went down, and he said, we just gave away 2 scholarships today, and it was amazing. And he said, what you're doing, Jennifer, is life-changing, and I'm so grateful for you. And that literally, because there have been times when I've wanted to pull out my hair and put a fork in someone else's eye. Because organizing a golf outing, and my friend Matt Riley told me before I took this on, he said, it's one of the worst gigs in fundraising, and it's a lot of work. But thanks to people like you guys and Chad and Tim McCullum and my dear friend Buffy Hurd, who is the CEO and president of Sticker Genius, she did all of our banners. She did all of the stickles on the cards. I've had great teamwork from an amazing board: Diane Ferranti, Bobby Keys, John Topping, Vicky Foley, Bill Harrington, George Eichhorn, and Dan Miller's going to be here as our MC. I haven't stopped talking yet. Have I taken a breath since I sat down?
You haven't, but just keep going.
We're good.
Oh, my God. You
there
won't be
Chad.
surprised to know that oh, there he is. I was so upset you weren't coming.
Oh, he would have missed this. But that's the best, with everything that you guys are doing with the Detroit Sports Media Association and this annual charity golf scramble that you guys do, all going back for a good cause. That's the best part about it, because let's face the truth, you've done a lot of amazing things throughout your career, and for you to say that this is one of those more emotional moments at 2:30 when we're going to have this kid up here that we're surprising is going to be an amazing thing to be a part of.
Let's kiss. Yes, Bloody Marys already. I waited till 8. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
And Chad has been part of these things. Chad was so generous. Wicked Awesome Wishes has been really great to me, and I know it's a personal thing, and it's an amazing friendship that I can call on Chad, and he will step up to the plate every time. And I remember when he built a playground for kids in Detroit, and these kids, the gratitude, it just fills you, and it makes you know that what you do matters, no matter how infuriating and frustrating and challenging and the roadblocks that you can run into, trying to do fundraising. But when you have people like Chad on your team, it's just a breath of fresh air. And I'm telling you, we're going to change a kid's life today. I woke up this morning, and that was the last thing I said to a friend of mine. I said, we're going to change a kid's life.
I know how important it is to you, Jen, right? So at the end of the day, when you come and approach me, I already know that you've done all the research, everything that's involved to make sure that we're making great decisions on who we're giving back to. And when you came back to me and told me about this young fella that worked his butt off, did everything he needed to do to get to where he needed to be, and then you find out that finances can come into play to not help you achieve the goals in life that you want, that's just something I don't really sit well with where I come from and how I ended up, where I am today. So anytime I think you like my wife, you know my soft spot. So when you guys come to me and it's basically impossible for me to say no. And I'm wicked excited today for you, your event, and all the kindness that you do for everything in this city, right? At the end of the day, you seem to be doing 3-4 things a year, not just one thing. So I really know just you being a mom. I mean, I just know where your heart is at, and it's awesome to have you a part of everything that we do in this city. And you're a great friend, and I love you to death.
I love you to death, and I'm glad that we're pink and green today. I really like this thing that we've got going.
Yeah, you guys making me look boring up here.
Yeah, let me just say a couple of things about the Detroit Sports Media Association, too. I would love each and every one of you to join. You all look like students, so you could get the discount rate. But we're trying to build this organization with young, fresh blood, people who are new to the industry, people who have new ideas. And it's just... it's the kind of place where we can mentor, where we can have think tanks, where we can give back, where we can support, where we can work together. Detroit's a great media town, and a lot of the people really support each other, and it's an encouraging thing to see everybody out here together and supporting our organization. So
we just want to thank you, honestly, for having us out here.
Oh my God, this is so cool! I love a live broadcast. Yeah. It takes me back kind of to the days of WDFM when we used to have.
Funny you say that, Jen, because that's what we're trying to accomplish, right? We're trying to accomplish doing exactly what radio business did 20 years ago, which
yeah.
is being a part of the community, being out with the city, being out with the fans, being out with everybody that's in the city, seeing them, saying hello, high five, and shaking hands. We don't want to hide and be away from everybody. We want to be in front of everybody and giving them what they want.
Absolutely. And it really is, I mean, the city of Detroit is so unique in that way. Like, it's a community that I think embraces. Oh.
They've been calling Jennifer Hammond the entire day.
All right, I got to go.
We just want to thank you again. And Chad, of course, man, our leader at Woodward Sports. And, of course, Lady Janes and Wicked Awesome Wishes. We love you too, man.
Yeah, I'm thankful for you guys. Have a great day. I like y'all's shirts.
All right, we'll be right back live from Cherry Creek Golf Club, Shelby Township, for the Detroit Sports Media Association annual charity golf scramble.
Hi, I'm David Hall from Hall Financial. And at Hall Financial, we treat our clients like family. And our number one priority is giving each of our clients 5-star service. Our passion for 5-star service, combined with our expertise, allows us to find the best possible solution for refinancing your home loan. We take the time to focus on both the individual and the numbers. We're going to walk you through the process and close your loan in half the time of our competition. Go to davidhallmortgage.com today.
They have not stopped calling Jennifer Hammond since she got up here. We need Jennifer Hammond, president of Detroit Sports Media Association, to the green right now. She's just over here doing an interview with us.
I never want to organize a golf outing in my life. That's what I have just learned, and I thank you, Jennifer, for doing it. And just being a part of this event has been such an amazing time thus far.
Yes.
From seeing 100 mascots, literally.
Dude, that was the best.
To all of the amazing people out here supporting this, and hearing the true cause is what really just pulls the emotions, and I can't wait until 2:30. You'll see it on our social media later, and you'll even see it live on the Hook later on because they're going to be live from here 3 to 5 p.m.
Yeah, people were asking in the chat because when I was off, I was able to go through social media and stuff and see what people were saying. But, yeah, people were asking. All 3 shows are going to be live from here today. This is all for charity, and it's just something we want to do, get out in the community. And, you know, this is what it's all about. Like, we call ourselves Woodward Sports Network because we want to network with everybody, whether it's, you know, clients and advertisers with us. We want to hook them up with other clients and network them together, whether it's us with guys that are big on Twitter for Tigers Twitter, Lions Twitter. We want to bring them on to talk to them because we really just want to be the voice for the fans of Detroit.
And truthfully, when we were up here and Chad was talking about how we want to just be out, like, that's the way I look at our network and what we're trying to do is we literally want to be out at every single thing from Little League football all the way up to the NFL.
Yeah.
That is actually a great segue for the little surprise I got.
Uh-oh. Let's do it then.
You want to hear it?
Kory making his Little League debut?
No, I'm not making my Little League debut, but if you guys are okay with it, I may not be here for 2 days next week.
Okay. Where are you going to be?
Because I got approved for Woodward Sports to be at the Big Ten Media Day in Indiana.
Yeah,
there we go.
Kory. So we got to send you to Indiana?
Yes.
All right. Nice.
So be there. So the Big Ten is going to be having their media day. All the coaches are going to be out there. So going to be time to grill Jim Harbaugh and Mel Tucker really hard.
I don't want to steal your shine right now, but you're saying you got a surprise for us, and it's I'm going to media day. No, I know. When you win, we win. That's how it is here. But no, that is amazing, man. What will be like? What question would you ask Harbaugh if you had a one-on-one direct with him right now? What would be your first question?
Simple. Are you guys going to win the Big Ten this year? I mean, you know
what's he supposed to say to that?
Yes.
Though? Yes, right.
But no, honestly, I'm just going to ask him, you know, with this whole quarterback situation, what can we expect out of the quarterbacks this year? You know, he's been talking about he's supposed to be the quarterback messiah. Each year, it's always something new with the quarterback situation. So with the quarterbacks going this year, who can we expect to be the guy leading into this season?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if I was to talk to Harbaugh, I would just say, when are you going to win? Like, honestly, like, what are we waiting for here?
What are you doing for us?
Like, I still believe you're a great coach, you know, and I'm not one of those guys that lose perspective of the program he took over into what it is right now. Like, he's definitely taken them a step forward, but when are you going to take that monster step? That's what I want to know.
Especially when you think of the brand of Michigan football and what we were once.
They're showing off Jeff down there. Jeff and his hair.
Shake your hair, Jeff.
Shake it! Is that literally what they're doing right now?
Yeah, poor kid.
Hey, Rory's all jealous because he got nice hair too.
There you go. Jeff's down there with Jennifer Hammond right now. Shake it, Jeff. Shake it. Yeah, baby.
And you see how they
Look
went
at all
right
the
back in
chicks.
place.
Just surrounded by chicks. There's like 7 girls here, and Jeff's got 4 of them around him.
He wouldn't do it for Tori Petrie of the Lions yesterday.
Right. Sorry to steal your camera, Corey, but we had to see that.
It's just there.
Hoop. Hey, man, I'm still impressed with Hooper's outfit. Like, that is such a clean outfit.
Though the Pistons branding team's on point. It's like we're sending him to a golf event. We got to dress him up like a golfer.
Yeah, good job to the entire team at the Pistons for that one.
I want to see nightclub Hooper.
Yep.
Oh, God.
That's what I want to see. He dresses in like a pimp outfit, just like, hey, John Travolta, like rolling in.
I can see that.
Well, congratulations, Corey. That's awesome. So what days do you got to be on there next week then?
22nd and 23rd. I mean, I can come back on. I'll gauge and see if I need to stay out there.
Well, and you listen to Tori Petrie, too. Like, you got 2 weeks before the Lions grind really starts.
I already knew because they sent the training camp schedule, and I'm just like, yeah, so my life is over until the end of January.
Yes.
Hopefully February.
I can't wait, man. Because of the response that we already got by you being at OTAs and already got by you being at training camp and just how much people are interested in your perspective of the Lions. I can't wait to get a full season under your belt like this.
Yeah, let's see what's going to happen after a full year. I'm ready for it.
My favorite is our group chat during Lions football season because Corey's obviously the biggest Lions insider in freaking whole state of Michigan, I swear.
Yep.
Always getting those updates and sending them in our group chat is my favorite, seeing how quick he is to get it all up.
Hey, man, if you're not first, you're last.
That's right. That's right. He's faster than Adam Schefter. Well, look at Rogelio sprinting. What's Rogelio doing? That's just so cool. There's so many sports people walking around here.
They're getting a big, look like it's a big mascot.
D-Mac! What up, D-Mac? Darren McCarty from The Hook is here. He's going to be on
right?
3 to 5. Yep, he is playing. He'll be
going to be on?
He'll be done just in time to do his show. All right. We've avoided this topic for long enough. It's been on the prep sheet. It was on yesterday, but we had such a good show going on that we really didn't want to break down and talk about it. But Stephen A. Smith. Sorry, they're announcing Woodward
That's
Sports.
That's our first ever shout-out.
Yeah, we got a shout-out.
That's our first official shout-out.
But no, Stephen A. Smith has been in some hot water, and I'm not really going to attack the Shohei Ohtani thing. Like, he gave a response for that. He gave a written response, and he gave his oral response to that. But to double down on it, Stephen A. Smith talking about the Nigerian men's basketball team that beat Team USA. He botched all their names. He discredited their skills to the point where they went on Twitter and said, "You're disrespecting our culture." Now, for a guy like Stephen A. Smith, who during his apology acknowledged he is somebody who brings up the plight of, minorities, he brings up that he's in a position to where he has to be more sensitive and stuff like that. But for an entire nation, literally, to say you're attacking our culture, he's just had a bad week.
And you know what's crazy? He did both of those in the same show.
Yeah.
It's in the same broadcast, so I felt that he should have done 2 apologies.
Right.
To be quite honest, but also, too, just this going to speak from my position. As a person of color, granted, Stephen A. Smith is not Nigerian. He's African-American, but as you're still a person of color, for you to, from what they felt, intentionally butcher their names.
Yeah, I think we're about to do the national anthem.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, we got to stand for this one.
Absolutely beautiful, beautiful job. All right, sorry to take a break in the broadcast like that, but, you know.
Got to respect the country first,
Obligations are obligations. We wouldn't be able to do what we're doing today if we didn't live in this great country, and I will never take a day off appreciating that. I'll tell you that much. But back into Stephen A. Smith talk, doubling down like that, and Kory, you were making your point. Go ahead.
Just as a person of color, I thought that he would have a lot more respect for Nigeria than the way that he did. They felt that he intentionally butchered their names, the way he went out, kind of seemingly went out of his way to disrespect them and their nation. It was uncalled for, and he should have offered 2 apologies, and I'm pretty disappointed that he didn't.
Right. Yeah.
This whole thing, and honestly, it was one that I didn't really dive too deep into because I realized that it was just going to kind of keep escalating, and he did make that apology, and then it just continued to happen.
He apologized like 3 times.
Yes, but you would think after that you'd be done.
Right, and it's one of those things when you're in that position and you feel like you've been got, like, and you just keep talking, at some point just shut the hell up. Like, just say, you're right, I was wrong, I'll never do it again, I've learned from this, and then you shut the hell up. You don't keep apologizing because that just shows that you're still, like, obsessed with it, I guess.
And then they had the whole discussion, and they brought the ESPN writer out of nowhere that I've never seen before.
The Asian guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I saw that. Like, you pointed it out to me. Like, Kory and I were, he was eating lunch, and I was walking by, and he's like, look, this is what ESPN is bringing on to, kind of smooth the waters. And it's like, let's just throw an Asian guy on there. And come on.
The best response you could do.
And
really?
You know what? It felt like they had that guy. I don't know. I don't want to get all conspiracy theory up here. Something about the whole situation just felt dirty.
Listen, I watch a lot of ESPN, and I never saw that dude before that.
Never.
They didn't bring on Mina Kimes. They didn't bring on any other, Pablo Torre. He's not Asian, but I'm just saying they didn't bring on anybody else that I've seen before.
I've never seen this guy in my life. I even had to do some research on him, and I even asked a couple of friends, like, you ever heard of June Lee? They're like, no.
Right.
Hey, whatever. That's the route they chose to go, so be it. But again, I just wasn't a fan of the Shohei Ohtani comment to begin with, and I definitely wasn't a fan of the Nigerian comment. I think if it really showed that sometimes Americans can be elitists, and we can kind of just look down on them, and you got to look down on everything. It's great that we have it's great to have pride for our country. I love that. I mean, I think we're the best country in the world, but also too, you can't look down and disrespect other nations.
No. And, if you're not caught up on what he said about Shohei Ohtani, because we really didn't discuss that today because it's been beat to death, I believe. He just said that Shohei Ohtani can't be the face of Major League Baseball because he needs a translator, which, to me, like, I don't know how to word this, and sometimes I get in weird situations when I'm thinking along these lines, but, like, to go back to, I don't care what your politics are. I don't care about anything. I just want to watch you play ball. And to me, Ohtani not being able to speak English, and we all know his name, just proves that even further that it's about performance. It has nothing to do with anything else outside of that. So that's why, like, I don't care that he can't speak English. Dude hits bombs.
I'm going to be honest, too. The thing I like is that shows what America really is, that a player like Shohei, who's not even from here, could be the face of the MLB.
Let's be real. Do you really care to hear him speak?
No.
And I'm not even trying to be funny.
Right.
Do you really, if this guy's just going out there and performing, you're paying to go watch the game. You're sitting at home with your friends or your family members to watch him play, and he's kicking ass. Do you really care to hear his thoughts?
No, but with that, I don't want to, because I know when the comment "shut up and dribble" is said, which is essentially the same overarching thought, but it's also a dickhead way to say it.
She said it was dickhead, like, but for this.
But that's how I feel. I don't care. Like,
it's just like,
you hate the country? Cool. You love the country? Cool. I don't care. Just fucking do your job.
For me, it's more so if this is not his first language, then okay.
Right.
I can understand that. I understand this is not your first language. Not assuming. It may not be the language you're most comfortable speaking because it's not your native language. All right, cool. If you don't, You don't need a translator for me to think that you're the best player in baseball or be the face of the league. You're out there kicking ass, and you're showing it by your numbers.
Right. Yeah. Oh, man, I had a great point I wanted to make in my head, but I forgot it.
ADD kicking in. All the golf carts are taking off right now inside of Cherry Creek Golf Club in Shelby Township right now.
Yep. Yeah, but to that point, Kory, it's just, I like watching athletics, and that's what I want out of my athletes, is to see how great they're going to be in their selected job. Like, I've learned over time with Joey and I having a radio background, like, you can love an artist to death, but you never really want to meet them. You never want to meet your heroes.
Never.
Yeah.
Ever. Because then you learn about things that you don't really care about, like, their politics, their stance on this, their stance on that. And it's really just, I liked you because you inspired me on the court,
Yeah.
So,
see, but that's where we are, though. In this world in 2021, social media is where people voice their opinions.
Yep.
So when you follow, just say, your favorite celebrity, you're going to find out a lot of things that you don't really like them. So it goes back to the point. You don't ever want to meet them. Even though I know you really do want to meet them, it's going to be a disappointment 9 times out of 10.
Yep. So Stephen A. Smith having a bad week. He'll recover. They pay him too much money to let him go.
$12 million a year.
Yeah, $12 million a year. They're not, unless they're, they just want to cut payroll. Now they got cause. I guess they could do it. But Stephen A. Smith isn't going anywhere. And you hate showing love to this or even talking about it because all it does is spread the word. But at the same time, if you don't address ignorance, then it's going to be repeated.
Yeah.
So yeah, Stephen A. Smith, we wanted to talk about him this morning. And, Joey, you want to give a shout-out to anybody at Northwestern Tech?
I do, because Northwestern Tech is that spot. I mean, we're out here giving a scholarship today. Northwestern Tech is a spot that it's only 10.5 months, hands-on HVAC program, the best. And we actually got to go tour the school, and it is just beautiful. What I love is it's small classrooms because they want to focus on you, the individual student. So check them out, northwesterntech.edu, 10.5-month hands-on HVAC program.
Northwestern Tech. Welcome back to the Morning Woodward Show. Oh, no, I don't need a hat, Adam. That's all right. Thank you, man. Does it look like I need a hat? Toss me a hat, then.
He's saying your hair is jacked up. You need a hat.
All right.
That's what he's saying.
How we looking now, baby?
Hey, that's a clean hat.
Yeah, and it matches the outfit.
Yeah.
By the way, shout out to the girls from Lady Jane's who went and picked out this polo for me yesterday. Absolutely beautiful.
Nice.
I could never pull something like
That's
this.
a nice polo,
like if I saw this on the rack, I'd be like, man, I look like such a douche wearing that.
Right.
Well, I like it. It's very nice.
No, you do look like a douche.
Yeah, okay, very nice, but a very nice douche.
Hey, you do. Like honestly, you look like a super formal. I'm about to go play golf.
Yeah, well,
dude right now.
I even rocked I accented it with the blue socks. Look at that.
What size shoe you got?
14. Watch yourself. So last night was the MLB All-Star Game.
Oh, was it?
See? And that's exactly what I want to talk about. We talked about the jerseys sucking earlier, but obviously that's a money grab. I wish they would go back to the old style where everybody represents their home team and gets like an all-star patch on their jersey that they get to wear the rest of the year.
Yep.
Like, I always thought that was cool. You looked out and there's, a Pirates guy at shortstop and then, a different team.
It's repping. You're proud. Like, you got your Tiger out there. You get to see him repping the Tigers. That's what I love about football.
Yeah.
Is you have your helmet on there. We don't see too many Lions helmets, but you got that helmet. You're proud. You watch it, you know.
Right.
You can't tell. You can't see the logo. You can't see shit on these baseball uniforms, which we gave it a rating earlier. 0 out of 10 was our all agreed upon rating of what these all-star MLB uniforms were.
Yeah, but Nike's got to make that money. Because last night I was thinking about it. Because same thing. I was like, these jerseys suck. Why don't they just go with the normal team jerseys? And I was like, oh, yeah, Nike's got to make their money. But they'll still make their money if they put the all-star patch on it and release it as an all-star jersey.
Or they'll make money if they just had a better design.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
that could have solved the problem, too.
Think about it this way. You're at Comerica Park, for example, and at the shop that they got there, they're selling a jersey of just, say, Miguel Cabrera with the patch on it. like that's a jersey that I want to buy.
Right. It's a commemorative jersey. It represents a moment. I mean, I don't love the All-Star jerseys, but here's my question to you guys. Should we just get rid of every All-Star game in every sport? Just get rid of it.
Like, let's talk through them. Which All-Star game do you actually enjoy watching?
None of them.
I actually enjoy NBA All-Star Weekend.
You enjoy the weekend. What about the game?
I think I like the game now. I like that with the new.
Okay. What do you like about it, though?
I like the newer format. It's interesting. They give money back to charity. I mean, it's now with the past 2 years. Now for me. I enjoy it now because it's a purpose. Players are gonna have a more invested interest because they want X, Y, and Z in charity that they want the money to go to. So I like that aspect of it. When it comes to the Pro Bowl, I think that should just be done away with altogether. MLB All-Star Game, I still think that there is a purpose for it. They just the promotion of it, I think, is really lacking in the marketing. I think the only one that needs to just really do away with their whole All-Star Game is the NFL. Nobody cares about the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, well, they went to a virtual Pro Bowl this year, and that was fine. I mean, the MLB All-Star Game has tried everything in their power to make it relevant. Like, it even decides who's the home team in the World Series, which is awful. Yeah. It's absolutely awful to have that decided in an exhibition game. I hate it. I hate it when they put the rule in. It screwed the Tigers when they got into the World Series, even though it was Verlander who gave up all the runs for us to lose that game. Yeah. We won't go there. But at the end of the day, it was an exhibition game, and it decided home field for the entire World Series. The players have fun, but I really just enjoy skills competitions. Like the home run derby was everything. That was bigger than the All-Star game, right?
Yeah.
Did you feel that this week?
Yeah, for sure.
So you still feel it. So you like the game. You like the skill. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like get rid of the game.
Let's keep the skills competition. But it's tough because, like, when we always talk about people and you introduce somebody, you always say 10-time All-Star.
Like you'll still be that.
So you
just
still
haven't
be an
played
All-Star,
in 10 games.
Just no game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the same thing. You're still a Pro Bowler, but they didn't have a Pro Bowl.
Right.
Yeah, you're going to miss the All-Star MVP. And, you know, like a lot like how now with the All-Star game MVP is named after
Kobe. Yeah, I mean.
I still think the NBA All-Star game has a purpose. I like the fact that Adam Silver is trying different things to make the game more interesting before, like, I just going ahead and doing away with it. And I think the charity aspect made it interesting.
Yeah.
But, again, football, I just have no interest in it. Baseball could do a better job of promoting it. NHL, I think NHL, that should be strictly a skills competition.
Yeah, NHL skills, like, that's fun.
They're all fun.
Watching.
Like
yeah,
fastest slap shot when they're hitting the targets in the net, you know, the speed skating competition. And I love the same thing with basketball, you know, the skills competition, the three-point shootout, the dunk contest. Like, to me, that's the fun of it. And NFL kind of went away from that. Remember, they used to have all the quarterbacks out there, seeing who could throw the farthest, seeing who could hit the most targets.
See, but
those are great events.
You do just say NBA weekend. Like, I feel like it all leads up to the All-Star game, even though we hate it. It's weird. You hate it, but that's still, like, the main event.
NBA is my least hated one, but let's be honest. Like, those guys don't play defense. It's not really a game.
It's a shooting contest.
Yeah, it's like – I preferred it when there was a little bit of badass in it. You know, like, I think the last year of that was, 2006, when 4 Pistons checked in under Flip Saunders, and next thing you know, they took over the game because they were actually playing defense in an all-star game. Like, I love that moment, and you just don't see it anymore. It's, okay, Dame's going to pull up after the half-court line and shoot every time he's got the ball. Cool, I like that, but let's go.
I mean, only thing I would say is with the NBA All-Star Weekend is just that if you remove the NBA All-Star Game, you're going to have to replace it with something. And that's still a very big money grab for them. And I don't see them removing that at any point because out of all of the All-Star games, the stars still come out for the NBA All-Star Game.
Yeah.
And I don't think that – and I think just because of that, they're not going to get rid of it. Like, when I was at the one in Chicago – it was such a fanfare. It was such a big deal of the introductions, who's going to be singing the anthems, who's going to be performing at halftime, who's introducing the players. Like, it is the NBA All-Star Game is such a fanfare and how much production-wise they put into it and how much money they make off of it. I don't see them getting rid of it anytime soon because while it may not be the most viewer thing for all fans, for them business-wise, it makes sense. I don't know if it makes sense business-wise for everybody else.
Yeah, well, we're getting a bunch of people commenting in the chat right now. A lot of people are saying that the games suck, but the challenges are still cool. That's what Funky Lions fan says. Tammy says she likes the NFL competition. Jake's saying you prefer the celebrity games to the All-Stars too. Yeah, and that's true. Watch softball game and not the All-Star game. Like I would watch celebrity All-Star game.
You know what I think would be a sweet thing to do is somehow tie it back to the youth. Like, what if we were to turn it into a high school all-star game that plays as the finale to an all-star weekend? And they keep all the games, but just say, like, kind of like the McDonald's Gatorade and, like, the Gatorade games and all that. What if you have all those high school kids playing as the peak to it all? Because I just want to see a competitive game.
I don't think it's gonna NBA is gonna get the ratings for that. I think the McDonald's they've already cornered that market. McDonald's and the Jordan Ball Classic, they've cornered that market. Those people and they've already sell out those for those events anyway.
Yeah.
So NBA All Star, it's for the stars to come on in a way.
Yeah, but the stars don't even want to go.
Yeah, that's the thing.
The celebrities, the Hollywood, and all of those people come out.
It's a Hollywood meetup.
Basically, yeah.
So I just wanted to pose the question because I watched the All-Star game last night, but it wasn't very exciting.
Yeah.
You're just waiting for guys to hit home runs. That's pretty much it. But unfortunately, that's kind of what baseball's become anyways. Like, baseball used to be a game of creating runs. I mean, if you go back and watch, like, Pete Rose in All-Star games from the 70s, when he's running over catchers in the All-Star game like it's the World Series.
Yeah.
Like that. Honestly, that's what you want. You want to see the best athletes compete at their highest level against each other with the other best athletes. Unfortunately, what you get is the best athletes taking it easy on each other to make everybody look better.
Now, here's what I would like to see 1 year for the MLB, and if they've done this before, excuse my ignorance, but I like the fact that,
no, I think we just got to turn Corey's camera because his camera's looking right in the sun. There we go.
Sun's messing us up?
Yeah. I mean we're live on location, baby. Yeah.
Were you telling me to wear a hat? Because I just got a haircut.
Oh, how dare you disrespect Moose? So.
He said, hell no, I just got a haircut.
There you go, Adam.
Stand there the whole time. Don't move, Adam. Just stay right there. Just stay right there.
One thing I will say.
Corey's got God looking over his shoulder right now.
In case you're wondering where we're at Cherry Creek Golf Club on the east side in Clinton, Shelby Township. Now you're messing me up. Clinton versus the Shelby.
One thing I would like to see the MLB do and the NBA does it. NBA has, like, the world versus the rookies sometimes, something like that.
Right.
What if they had, like, the best international stars on one team versus the USA
I would love that in the NBA because then, once again, you're adding some pride back into it. And, that's really what you want to see. And that's really – how do you motivate these millionaires now? Because back, like I mentioned, Pete Rose, back in the 70s, these guys were playing for pride. They were playing for competitive edge. Now it's just like, all right, these guys already make millions of dollars. They show up just to have fun. A lot of these guys don't even want to be there because they're only there because they have to be there. So – I don't know. I don't know what the solution is. I don't have the solution. All I know is what is happening right now is not the long-term solution.
You said the solution.
What? Just get rid of them? Just cut them off?
Just cut them off. I get it probably makes money. I want to look into the numbers to see what it really brings in. But viewership and all that, I guarantee you those numbers suck.
Yeah, I bet they do. Here, move Corey right there. Corey, slide your seat over. Joey and I will have a quick little conversation.
It ain't that complicated. We could all just spin during the commercial break, and we will.
That's all we had to do, guys.
All we gotta do. Let's just go into a commercial break, and we'll come right back with the sun not in our face.
With Joey's news next on Woodward Sports.
Tony is a third-generation logger that has a simple, practical approach to life and work. That's why his Coast DX342 knife is perfect for him. The stainless steel blade is rust-resistant and made for all-weather use. And the double roll-lock safety ensures that it will never inadvertently close when he doesn't want it to. That's why Coast is trusted tough.
I'm looking to bring on another HVAC tech right now.
We are recruiting 5 to 10 techs a month.
We're looking to grow and expand. Every new tech we hire is from Northwestern Tech.
The hands-on training is fantastic.
They're always my first call.
We love hiring Northwestern Tech grads.
They come out trained and ready to work.
Our program is only 10.5 months, and our next classes are starting soon. So why wait?
I'm looking to hire
Hire a graduate of Northwestern Tech. Northwestern Tech.
Northwestern Tech.
Northwestern Tech.
Welcome back to the Morning Woodward Show, live on the Woodward Sports Network, Detroit's all-digital sports network. We are live at Cherry Creek Golf Club today for pretty much a charity event set up by Detroit Sports Media Association. Jennifer Hammond is the lead in charge of that, and Woodward Sports is a presenting sponsor along with Lady Jane's and Wicked Awesome Wishes. And today we're going to present somebody with a scholarship, right? Oh, let me turn on your mic. There you go.
It's so cool because we were talking about this with Jennifer Hammond earlier, and she was telling us the exact rundown. He has no clue. He's coming to the golf course today just thinking he's going to grab some food and dinner and hang out.
Yeah.
But he's getting a scholarship, and he's going to be the first one in his family to do it, and it's just the most amazing thing.
It's supposed to be a surprise, right?
Yeah.
Then why the hell did we talk about it on the air today? What if somebody we know knows him?
No, because we didn't mention the name or anything like that.
Okay,
So
all right.
they have obviously no clue who it is.
When I heard her saying that when she was talking, I'm like, oh, if it's a surprise, what are we doing right now?
Yep. Damn, look at that trophy. Hey, can we see that trophy real quick? Let me see that thing real quick.
That's the only trophy Joey's ever held.
Dude, there's 2 people holding this sucker.
Besides his wife.
Dang, yeah, that's my trophy wife.
See what I did?
That thing is beautiful, guys. Can we see that on the show real quick?
The President's Cup.
This is a beautiful
you got to move your camera.
Oh, look at that sucker right there. Thing is beautiful.
The President's Cup, it says on it, and it's got all the previous winners. That is a beautiful, beautiful.
Got it.
We got to get on that. We got to put together a foursome today. You think, Adam, we can sneak out there and play a quick round at Cherry Creek?
Not that kind of foursome, Art.
What? Hey, I came to party. All right. So, Joey, do you want to get into your news?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's get into Joey's news.
Kicking it off as we just recapped All-Star Weekend in the MLB American League. I think this is the 8th win in a row for them, beating the National League 5-2. And it was just a complete game where, of course, the home run hitters, one of them by the name of Vladimir Guerrero, nailing a home run, 468 feet.
Bombs.
Woo! Video ain't playing. It's all good because we're going to keep talking. This hit was amazing. 468 feet. Just a complete beauty. And we talked about the jerseys earlier. I mean, that was the biggest disappointment because I always look for the uniforms. I'm all about the unis when it comes to the All-Star Weekend.
Yeah.
And these uniforms just did not cut it for me.
Right.
At all.
Yeah, they were ugly. They're pretty much nothing else to say than these were ugly.
Plain and simple. They were just ugly. We move on to talk about the Clippers, and Kawhi Leonard underwent a successful surgery to repair a partially torn right ACL. And the best part is I love how throughout the playoffs they kept saying how he was just questionable to return. With the partially torn ACL, they just could not let everybody know that he was done.
Yeah, well, you knew he was done. Like, as soon as you hear ACL, you know that's not a quick recovery.
It's a wrap. That's at least about it's not a career injury anymore, but it's at least about an 8-month recovery.
8 months.
8, 9 months.
I mean, Durant came back from it this year, and he played all right, but it took him time to get back in the game, and he took an entire year off.
Yeah, and by the time the play, as the playoffs got into the motion, he was good because he was like the leading scorer in the playoffs at one point.
Yeah.
How about them Team USA, baby, America?
We beat Argentina, woohoo!
We whooped their ass, 28 points.
We should whoop their ass. Like, you don't get credit for shit you're supposed to do.
See, but we were 30-point favorites against Nigeria,
right?
And we lost,
right?
So I'm excited for anything because that was a complete disappointment to see that we couldn't even pull that win off.
Yeah. Before the Nigeria game, they've lost 2 exhibition games since '92. Now they've lost 2
in a row.
2 in a row. So to go ahead and bounce back against Argentina was good. And hopefully it's just a sign of things to come. They stop, taking their foot off the gas and stop being lackadaisical out there and taking those other international places, countries for granted because, international ball is improving.
Yeah, listen, like I said, you're not supposed to get credit for things like that. I think Chris Rock said that, too. Like, oh, I pay my bills. Great. You're supposed to pay your bills. Like, oh, we beat Argentina.
Clap it up.
Great. You're supposed to beat Argentina. Like, I'm not really going to give them credit and this is kind of the bad situation that Team USA is in. Like, unless they blow people out, I'm not going to be satisfied. And that's honestly, they've built themselves up in that reputation to do that. Mm-hmm. So I don't know, man. Like, you won. I'm mad when you lose, and I don't care when you win. And that's a tough place to be in as a fan, honestly. But I just want to watch them play dominant basketball. That's it.
See, it's tough, though, when you're talking about Olympics because teams are always constantly changing. So, obviously, you see a projection of USA supposed to beating Nigeria by 30, and it doesn't happen because these teams are getting better. These teams are making changes. So I'm just excited that we got a win, and now we just got to keep it going because we're going for that gold, baby.
Got to get the gold this year. And, Popovich, if Popovich doesn't medal this year, I think he's going to implode by the questions he gets asked.
Oh, yeah, I think he's going to medal. If Larry Brown medaled, bronze. If Larry Brown medaled, he'll medal.
Dude, the fact that they were even in a bronze game where if they lost, they wouldn't get that is astounding with that roster that they had. LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, pretty much everybody the Pistons passed on in 04.
Yeah, and Larry Brown didn't play him.
Hey, it's looking like we got the next head coach for the New Orleans Pelicans, former Cooley High and University of Detroit Mercy star Willie Green.
Love it. I'm so happy.
Deserving, too. I mean, obviously we're going to show a little favoritism because he's a Detroit boy all around, but it's just amazing to see that the efforts that he put in throughout his career and to see him get to where he is, obviously winning multiple championships with Golden State as an assistant, now with the Spurs, like he's put in that work and a phenomenal basketball player himself.
Yeah.
I love the fact that these younger, I won't say younger players. I love the fact that these younger players are getting coached now by guys who have been in the league, who can tell you like, hey, I know what it's like. I know what you're going through, and they're able to speak to them. And it seems like now it's starting to become the tide of the player's coach. And I think Willie Green is going to fit that mold. Detroit Mercy legend Earl Kirsten said that he feels that Willie Green is going to be able to tap into those guys in a way that Stan Van Gundy couldn't. And you know what, Willie Green? I think the ceiling is up for you. You can't do a worse job than Stan Van Gundy.
That's what I was going to say. I don't know how much of a compliment that is because I could probably do a better job than Stan Van Gundy. But honestly, Willie Green, he's prepared his whole life from this. Like I was saying, I went to University of Detroit for 1 year, and I had a class with Willie, and, a bunch of kids just dicked around. Like, that's just what half the basketball team did. But Willie was never about that. He was in class every single day, a lot more than I was. He was getting his assignments in on time, a lot more than I was.
And if you did that, you would have been probably the star that he is.
Yeah. No, I missed my shot for sure. But I tried to walk on the team after intramurals. It didn't happen.
No.
But my boy Paul Whiting from Walled Lake, back in, I believe it was 98, 99, he walked onto the team through intramurals and ended up playing in the NCAA tournament because, Rashad Phillips, all eyes on three. Shout out to you, the Yoda. He took UAD to the tournament a couple years. But, yeah, Willie Green, incredible character on him. And like I said, I've only known him when I was 19 years old. It's not like I know him in and out. But I've watched him closely. I watched him at Philadelphia, and I've watched him just handle himself. And every time I see him, I'm like, that's Willie Green. I sat next to him in class. So, like, that's my claim to fame with Willie Green. And I just couldn't be happier for him, his family, and just, it's good to see hard work and being a good guy pay off.
Yeah.
It really is.
And that is all I got for my news today, guys.
Oh, well, thank you for that, Joey. We want to do your live read or no?
I already shouted them out.
All of them?
Yeah.
No, we haven't done levels. Oh, no, we did levels.
We got
8 Mile. We got to do 8 Mile.
We got to do 8 Mile because, listen, we're out here on a beautiful day, and honestly, this is just all it is, that calls to just get a nice, cold drink, mix it with some lemonade, mix it however you wish.
An Arnold Palmer with a little 8 Mile in it today.
Hey, there we go, an AP. me like that. Which, by the way, Arnold Palmer got gummy bears yesterday when I was at the gas station. That's a big side note right there. But 8 Mile Vodka, you got to go get them. Get a bottle. 8 Mile Vodka, located inside of Meijer or your local party store.
Where's my music at? Oh, there it is. Look at that beat.
Where my music at?
Shout out to DJ Stevie Beats for providing us with our beats for Woodward Sports Network. And Stevie Beats just signed with a record label, too.
Did he really?
Yeah, you better not license these beats, though, man. We're going to get in trouble by Facebook.
No, we had these before he got licensed.
Right.
So we straight.
But he can license them now.
We straight.
Yeah. Yeah, so shout out to DJ Stevie Beats, good guy, great dad. I love that kid. And so congrats to him also for signing that contract with his production agency.
Man, look, you make it on Woodward Sports, all of a sudden you signing deals.
Yeah, when I was on the radio, I had him doing mixes for us too, just because I loved his style. Like a lot of DJs just mix the music in together. He gets creative and creates his own beats and remixes, and I just love that for him.
Yep.
Let's talk a little bit more about what we're doing here today at the Detroit Sports Media Association. It's their golf outing. We're here at Cherry Creek in Shelby Township. Oh, my God. Also, we got to qualify somebody for $25K.
Oh, yeah, we can't mess that one up again because we are counting down these days.
Yeah, we are. Yeah. We're, 9 days away from $25K for crypto. 9 days away. And we've already qualified. We're near 100 people, and that's how many people are going to show up to the grand prize situation. And then we're going to have 10 finalists out of those people that will be able to kick a football into the back of the Zot Jeep for $25,000.
I'm looking at the Jeep right now. How many yards did you say I am away from it?
I'd say it's pretty close to 35.
Pretty close. And I'm not, I think.
Yeah, 30, 35.
I think I could do it. Like, I'm looking at the bed of the truck, and I'm like, it ain't even that far. It looks obviously way closer than it really is, but
right.
I could boot that thing. We should all try it. We should all try it, too.
Oh, I should have brought the football.
Damn it.
All right.
Someone got a football in their car.
Well, let's get someone qualified for that right now. If you're watching, no matter what platform you're watching, just put golf, G-O-L-F. This is why I failed every spelling bee in grade school.
You can't.
Can I get the country of origin, please? G-O-L-F. Put that in the comments right now, and we will register somebody to get into the $25K Kick for Crypto contest that is going on July 23rd. And like I said, there's only a few more spots to be a finalist for this or a qualifier for this, and you got to get in it. 9 more days left, and this is going to be such a fun event. So hopefully you can get in now. All you got to do, comment golf, no matter where you're watching, and we will pull a winner. Speaking of golf, that's what we're doing today, man. The golf carts are out. Everybody's on the course. And Joey, what are you thinking about today's event?
It's just an awesome event to be a part of. I mean, you look at the Detroit sports media and how many people they pulled out today to have a sold out at this big-ass golf course. Probably 200 golfers out there. There was literally easily 100 golf carts right there, and now it's completely empty. So it just shows when Detroit calls for support that they're going to be there to support their community and give back. And it's just going to be a special day to really see that excitement, knowing that one person woke up today not even having the opportunity to go to school, but always having that dream to go and be successful.
Right.
That we're going to help give that to.
That's so cool.
I guess to piggyback off of that, it's just always great to be a part of moments that changes people's lives for the better. And I kind of want to stick around and see what this kid's face is going to be like when it happens.
2:30.
But, man, another thing, too, is we've been involved in a lot of golf stuff lately. Rocket Mortgage, Joik Bell's golf events. So Woodward Sports has been putting their hand in the golf.
Woodward Golf, let's go. And I'm just looking on their website right now, DetroitSportsMedia.com. And, if you're not able to come out here today and get into the raffles and all that stuff to raise money, make sure you go to their website. And if you want to donate, please do it there. And I just want to read a little bit of description about what they are because they can word it better than I ever could. The Detroit Sports Media Association is a group of more than 150 professionals who work in the field of sports marketing, journalism, broadcasting, and all facets of local media. Our mission is to raise money for scholarships for students both in entering college and going to college. Our goal in 2021 is to raise $50,000 through various fundraising events. And that's what this is one of the events that we're doing today. $50,000. Hopefully we can get close to that mark. I mean, I saw some big ballers out here. They got some deep pockets, so I'm assuming it's going to happen today.
Oh, it's happening today. We know that. I mean, when you see the turnout that they got, I'm not even worried about it whatsoever.
Wow, they really cleared out everything behind us, huh?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the way that the team is, shout out to the volunteers out here, too.
Right.
Making this event go so smoothly.
Yeah, the staff here is great. I've never been to this golf course. Have you guys ever? Are you guys big golfers? Because I was talking to Art, has never been golfing in his life.
Me either.
Me neither.
It's a lie. Oh, you know I believe everything, Art.
It was a lie?
Okay, then never mind. Stay over there. We don't want to talk to you, liar. No, neither of you have ever been golfing?
Never golfed.
We got to make that happen, guys.
I know. And obviously we got Nick Leach on our network, and he's a golf pro.
Yes.
The reason why I haven't golfed is I can't do anything knowing I'm going to suck. I just can't.
Then why are you on the air with us?
Because it's just, I'm so good at it. I know that.
I love making Kory laugh.
When you can make Kory laugh, it's a good one.
It's one of my favorite things to do.
But I hate it. It's like I can't just go out and do it.
Listen, nobody's good at golf. That's the secret. Like, there's literally like 0.5% of people on this planet that can play golf. Everybody else sucks, gets drunk on the course, and just has fun.
I don't drink, though, on top of that.
Okay,
so
everybody else just sucks.
Right. So I'm going to suck and I can't get drunk and I'm going to remember the whole thing?
See, that's my thing with golf. Like, I always feel by the end of my round, like, man, had I not done 17 shots this round and I wasn't seeing, like, I probably could be a decent golfer, but I've never made it through a whole round of golf sober, so I don't know what kind of golfer I really am.
No, see, that's the good thing for you is because you're probably a horrible golfer, so that's why drinking helps you.
It's like
you
bowling.
Think to yourself, exactly. It's like bowling.
No, I'll tell you what. There was this tournament I was playing in a couple years ago for my buddy Javon Hollywood, who passed away. Rest in peace, Javon.
That was a fun event.
That was, we were doing it every year, but COVID kind of threw a monkey wrench in it last year. But honestly, by like the 12th hole, I was literally seeing like 4 balls while I was looking down trying to hit. Like, it was like, I'm just going to try to hit the middle one.
You know what's funny, Kory, is I was actually there. I started dropping more balls to make him start tripping. It was amazing.
Yeah, that was the day, instead of like shots that we took, like strokes, it was shots like vodka that we took on the course. Like, that's how we kept score.
Like, that was how you kept track if you were on par or not?
Yeah, that is how we kept score. So, yeah, we got to get you guys out golfing. After this, there's a driving range right over there. You guys want to go hit some drive range balls?
There's a golf cart right there, too, so how are we going to get there?
Well, we can walk or we can take the golf cart.
I like driving golf carts.
Fish is playing Pebble Beach in California right now. Did you guys know Fish
is a golfer?
Yes.
What?
Fish is a major golfer to the point where Nick Leach, the country club that Nick Leach works at.
They got his name on the wall?
No, his family belongs to it. The Fisher family belongs to it. And he's known Fish since he was like 10 years old.
You got to be kidding me.
No, and he said Fish is a good golfer.
Hey, I could see Fish out there with a cigar in his mouth. I could see that.
Macking on the beer cart, girl.
Just macking.
The world's most interesting man.
So, yeah, Fish is out at Pebble Beach right now. So, yeah, that's amazing for him. And, yeah, that's what we're doing here today. We just want to do good things for the community. That's why we bring on Detroit Dog Rescue. That's why we do our Coney reviews. That's why we work with all of our clients are pretty much local here. We want to support Detroit. And, we want to support the community and just eventually just support each other, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's what it really is all about, man. Just being out here and supporting and making sure that everybody's having a good time, especially after COVID.
Yeah.
That's the biggest takeaways, especially after COVID. And hey, we got to help them out over there real quick, guys. We got to go help them out.
What? Move the car?
Yeah, behind there. They're trying to help lift up some heavy things.
Oh.
Let's just go over there right now. Let's just help them up.
Are they chicks or what's going on?
Nah,
what am I missing? What am I missing behind my back right now?
I'm just trying to help. We got to end the show, help them out over there, man. Poor girl, man. She's lifting some heavy stuff.
Well, why don't we do your dumbass of the day, Joey? You got your dumbass of the day ready to go?
Hey, do we got the video? Can we play the video?
For dumbass? Is that a yay or an A? Thumbs up or thumbs down, Alex?
They're just going to ignore you.
Yeah, they're not.
It's all good.
Oh, yeah, we're good. All right, let's get into it, Joey.
We're good. Kory, I'm going to let you do this one because you saw this tweet go out there of the video of the Olympics chief Thomas Bach, I think is the way you pronounce it.
You know what? It seems like people in the high places just have a knack this week for disrespecting people of all different nationalities. And
yeah, if you ain't white, you getting it.
It's just, how do you mess up and call the people of Japan Chinese?
You're a dumbass.
So this is the Japanese. So he mixes up Japanese and Chinese at the Tokyo Games presser. Obviously, you're going to see him quickly correcting himself, but this was caught on video. Here we go.
Our common target is safe and secure games for everybody, for the athletes, for all the delegations, and most importantly, also for the Japanese people.
You dumbass!
One job, the Olympic Games in Tokyo.
How do you make that mistake? How?
Especially when you're in charge of the games in Tokyo. Like, that has to be on every email he's sent in the past 10 years. Like, the Olympics don't just pop up overnight.
Yeah.
The guy's got to know better.
You got to know better. And to offend an entire country like that, oh, yeah.
Yeah, what an absolute dumbass. And so, yeah, just want to say thank you guys for checking in with the Morning Woodward Show this morning. Obviously, Baligian and Bell will be up next from 11 to 1 p.m., broadcasting right here from Cherry Creek Golf Club. And, of course, The Hook will be here. Darren McCarty's golfing right now. We got to go find D-Mac on the course and give him some shit right now.
Oh, that'd be so fun.
Right when we get off the air. And before we get off the air, I got to mention – it's a sad day, Joey. You know this. I mentioned it to you yesterday.
It is.
Today marks the 1-year anniversary of my best friend passing away in a car accident. She was driving on 75 and went off the road and hit a tree, and the car was split in two, caught on fire, and it was tragic. But what came out of that tragedy is, 2 weeks later after Tracy passed away, her name was Tracy Van Team from Armada, Michigan, went to University of Detroit with her. That's where I met her. 2 weeks later, I got inspired to buy a website, and that website was called woodwardsports.com because Tracy had always pushed myself. I've done top 40 radio for about 20 years here in Detroit, and she had always said, you love sports so much, you should always do sports. Do sports, do sports. So I bought the website. I called our boy Adam. Adam built the website literally within a night, and Woodward Sports was born 2 weeks from today, actually. So without Tracy passing away, none of us would be sitting here right now. Like, literally, none of us would be sitting. Nobody. Chad wanted to do a network. I wouldn't be here because I wouldn't have been the guy that approached him with it, and I wouldn't have been the guy that started the Woodward Sports thing. But, obviously partnering with Chad, and then Joey, you came on board early on. Art was one of the first 4 as well, and then we've grown exponentially since then. Corey, you were, I believe, our first outside hire between us 4. So, we're the original 5 right here, right now, and it's just, it's crazy that's what I try to do whenever I experience tragedy in my life. I try to turn it into something positive and something that their name can live on forever, when Javon passed away.
You do a good job of that. Honestly, did Javon, how many years ago did he pass away?
10.
It's still a name that I hear more than any of my closest friends from high school.
Yeah, well.
It's just a lot of relevance and just making sure that these people that do so much good in life, that they get that back full circle.
Yeah, and I don't know why, that's my coping mechanism. And, some people I've been accused of making it about me, and it's really, Joey, you know me, it's not about me. None of this is about me. It's
They're going to say that. Who cares?
It's about my friends who should be here right now with us. Yeah. My friends who are better than me that should be here right now with us, and they're not. So I made a promise to Tracy's parents that I would never let her name just fade. And it's never going to happen because as long as Woodward Sports is here, this is all an influence from Tracy. So 1 year ago, my life completely changed, and damn, man, it's tough.
Especially the way you got the news, too, getting a phone call from her family, and then you called me. I'll never forget it. I mean, it's crazy to hear that that was a year ago from today, but so much good came out of this, and I know that she's looking down proud as heck.
I hope so, Tracy, because this shit's all for you, and thank you for pushing me to do sports, and I'm so glad we got our new family here, and I love everybody at Woodward Sports, and I don't give a shit what we got to do to make this thing great. We're going to knock over walls. We're going to take down companies. We're going to do whatever we got to do because the motivation behind this is beyond anything tangible.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you guys for being a part of it. Thank you guys for jumping on early. Kory, you believing in us very early. I mean, when we hit you up out of nowhere, you're like, you probably never even heard of Woodward Sports at that point.
I didn't. I was like, oh, who's this? All right, I'll go talk. And then I walk in, I say, oh, hey, what up, Chad? 'Cause I've been going back and forth with him for a year, and yeah, y'all put me. I'll still never forget. I tell everybody, I'm like, I think I'm going to go meet Stick, and I walk into an impromptu 6-person interview.
Well, Chad was the one, man, and hats off to Chad, because Chad was the one who put you on all of our radar. You took a picture of him and Bill Bentley at a Lions game, and whatever impression you laid on him that day.
Let's be real. Photographers got no personality. So when they take a picture, give me the damn link. I'm getting my picture, and I'll never talk to you again.
Yeah, found me on Facebook and just started following me. And me and him just kept going back and forth on different sports topics for like about a year.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you did, man, and that just shows you it's all about who you know, and be good people, connect with people, talk to people, and network. Woodward Sports Network. See what I did there? Wrap it all up. You guys have a great day. We're going to enjoy this beautiful weather out on the golf course. Baligian and Bell up next, 11 to 1. Then the Hook from 3 to 5. Have a great Wednesday. And it's a beautiful day out today, so get outside and enjoy it.
If you were to bite off a kneecap, how would it look?
Woodward Sports, let's go. Yeah!